I'm in the trenches with my rifle, Durag for the title. Deertag in the clouds, make you question the Bible. This deadly podcast will make you threaten your rivals. Drew Montana and I am Ali, straight finessing your idols. Hey!
Hey, we in there now. Live.
Sir, we are started off doing something different today. Durag in the Deertag, episode 43. Naeem, Drew, and we got a special guest in the building. UFC lightweight, featherweight, savage himself, Justin Jaynes.
Yeah.
Welcome, man.
So much, man. It's a pleasure to come on here and chat with you guys, man. I appreciate you.
Hell yeah, man. We've been big fans for a while since your
A
debut
long
in the
time.
UFC. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
So, all right, cool. Well, you said you just got out of the gym?
Yeah, I just got out of the gym, man. I'm training over at Extreme Couture in Las Vegas, about a mile away. Just started my training camp officially today. Finally, for the first time of being in the UFC, I get a full training camp, a full 11 weeks. Really excited to put some work towards Charles Roast, man. It's a great matchup. It's very it's going to be a technical fight, man. I'm going to try and make it a brawl, but I'm going to have to be a technical brawl, I guess, in a sense. Charles really tough. He's been around the UFC since 2013, and I'm looking to put him away right now.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, so I know the last few didn't go, I guess, exactly how you wanted them, but I know those weren't full camps for you. So I guess like a two-part question. One, I know you're excited to get a full camp, but is it hard to get momentum when like you're getting these short notice calls and you're only fighting savages too? You haven't had an easy fight yet.
Yeah, man. It's been and I like it that way. The UFC's given me an opportunity to expedite myself into the rankings right away. The first loss, was against Gavin Tucker. 3-week notice at 145. I've never made 145 before. I went from 180 or 175 pounds to 145 in 3 weeks. I dropped him to the ground, had him in trouble. But honestly, the weight cut was. Dude, I'll be honest. Like I was crying during the weight cut. I was acting like a little bitch, man. And when I was warming up in the back, I didn't feel right. I couldn't get a sweat going. I'm not blaming it on that. Gavin's a tough dude, but I had a really tough weight cut, and my body just couldn't. My output wasn't what it should have been. Moving to Gabriel Benitez, I get COVID for 2 weeks in October. They moved the fight let me think how that went. Was it November? I don't remember exactly how it was. I think I got
was December.
Yeah, I fought in December 5th. I got COVID in October, so they postponed the fight. Then he got COVID in November, so they postponed it again. And then Sean, my manager hits me up, from Sean Shelby, the matchmaker, and like, all right, we're gonna have you guys fight in 2 weeks. I'm like, bro, I just getting done with COVID. I'm fucking like, all right, let's fucking go. I felt great going into the fight, but it's the fight game. He generally caught me. I felt I was winning the round. I felt great. My cardio felt great. I was landing good strikes. I had him bloodied up. And I threw an overhand right, and he timed it with a perfect knee, took the soul out of me. And then the last one, Devontae Smith, I wasn't training at all. I just rolled off the couch on 4 or 5 day notice, made weight. And, I thought the first round was close. I think he edged me a little bit. Second round, I wasn't tired, for not training. I felt pretty good. He had a great sweep, and then my eye got swollen up, man. So, I've had a little, I've had some bad luck. I've had a bad run with bad luck. I don't think I'm being outclassed by these superstars. I think I'm right there with them. Justin Jaynes, June 26th will be the real guy. 145, full camp, in shape, ready to go, and I'll be able to show what I can really do.
Hell yeah. No, I'm excited for that, man. And like you said, you were winning in a couple of those fights. I know Devontae Smith had him in trouble. Benitez had him in trouble. So, yeah, shit happens.
There's nothing you can do about swelling. Like, that's just your body's response. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do about that.
You know what is after reviewing the footage, because he never landed a shot on me to where I was like, damn, that fucking hurt. When he had my back, he was slapping me with an open hand. And I remember thinking like, this motherfucker. But it was a game plan. It was a great game plan because that's what swelled my eye up. The way he was hitting me was he was like cupping and like slapping my eye.
Oh.
And that's what swelling. And my vision was blurry. And then I was like, fuck, I can't see. And the referee's like, can you see? And I was like, don't stop the fight. Don't stop the fight. And then when the camera was in my face, when he was getting his hand raised, I said, hey, put that camera on me. And I was like, God damn, that's bad. Okay, that's a good stoppage. I was fine with the stoppage.
Yeah.
But, again, it wasn't like he didn't hurt me. I wasn't gassed. It was just, was just bad luck, man. Again, back to that bad luck thing. Like, that doesn't happen too often. Now, I've had 70 MMA fights. That's only the second time that's ever happened.
All right. Well, I got a question. What's your dream finish? Like, whether it's submission or strike. Like, I'm real big on like visualizing. So like, what's your dream finish? Like this next fight you going into?
I love hitting people in the jaw and watching them fall down, man. I love it. I don't care. I want to hit. If my left hand hits anywhere on anybody's jaw, the fight's over. Ask Frank Camacho.
Yeah. Well, that's something I was going to ask you too. So, I mean, everyone knows Frank Camacho. He's a fucking legend. I don't know about legend, but he's been around forever, man. And he only loses to like really good fighters. So it's crazy. You put him away in what, 40 seconds, something like that?
Yeah, it was around 40 seconds. It's the fastest knockout in debut history. I was looking prior to this fight. I was thinking that it was going to be a grimy fight because he's never been put away at lightweight. He's been put away at welterweight, but never lightweight. I knew he had a hard weight cut. He missed weight, so I thought that his body might be taxed. And I was like, all right, hey man, I'm going for the finish. I'm swinging. I'm just going to keep hitting this guy in the head till he falls down. Took 2 hooks. Second hook dropped him. Hats off to him. He has such a great chin. After I dropped him, he got right back up, and I just teed off on 3 or 4 more times. I saw his knee buckle, and next thing I know, Herb Dean's pulling me off, man. Hats off to Frank for taking that kind of damage and trying to withstand it. That guy's a true warrior. He's been around the sport. He's been in the UFC since like 2014. He has like 12 fights in the UFC. He has a whole bunch of bonuses every time he fights. Either he gets the bonus or his opponent gets the bonus. Kind of similar to me as well. And dude, yeah, it was an honor fighting Frank Camacho, and I was glad I got to put him away quick.
Yeah, that was a wild fight, man. That double left was fucking nasty.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't know how he got up from that shot. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what made me – I think I DM'd you after that fight. I'm like, yo, you gained a fan, bro. Like,
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all the fans I get. I appreciate all the haters. I get so much hate mail. I get so much good mail, and I appreciate it all, man. It's my motivation. It's my fuel. Hell
yeah. No, you need shit like that.
Speaking of like motivation and fuel, so like what got you into fighting? Like, because I know, for instance, some people is bullying, or their dad got them into it, or their brothers, or so like what got you into it?
Honestly, I just really like one-on-one competition. I played college football, but I was too short, and I was too slow. Even at 180 pounds, 185 pounds, I just was too slow. I wasn't strong enough, wasn't fast enough. And, if I had a bad game, even when I played in high school, if I had a bad game, my teammates could pick me up. Wrestling, being a one-on-one sport, like I have nobody to blame but myself. And, after college wrestling, I wanted to continue one-on-one competition. And I had Darren Cruikshank as a roommate. He fought in the UFC a whole bunch of times. He fights in Rising now, fought in Bellator. I fought in Bellator as well. But I just love that one-on-one competition because when I win, I like to, I won, me and my team won, but when I lose, I'm held accountable. I hold myself accountable, what I did wrong, where I did wrong. And I just like that accountability, knowing that the work I put in is my result. I don't need to rely on anybody else to pick me up if I have a bad day in the office.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
Hey, you look at like Tom Brady, man. He'll go out and throw 3 interceptions, but somehow they're still winning games because of his defense, because of his playmakers. In fighting or wrestling or say tennis.
Yeah, it's all on you.
It's all on you, man. When you win, you win. When you lose, you lose, and you can't blame anybody for that.
Yeah, for sure. Other than wrestling, did you have any martial art experience before you did MMA training, or you just jumped full in?
I just jumped full in, man. And I didn't even like doing it at first, man. I got talked into it by a guy named Andy McLaughlin. And the very first fight, I was like, what the hell am I doing? And I rushed in for a double leg, and I got guillotined in the first round in 2007. I'll never forget it. I was in like some bar. I get guillotined. I tap out. And I was like, oh, I can't end my career 0-1. So then I took another fight, and I won by decision. And I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. Then I racked off like 7 wins in a row as an amateur. Then I went to college, and, Darren Cruikshank and I started training together. I started training with James Lee, world champion boxer, Kara Rowe, 17-0 world champ, sharpened my boxing up a little bit. Darren with the kickboxing. And then, I just, influenced my grappling from the wrestling. And now I'm a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, hoping to get my black belt here in the next year or so. And, like I said, I get to the UFC, man, once I got to the UFC, now I'm just finally having fun, man. Fighting the regional show is tough, and it's very stressful because you lose at the regional show, you'll never get a shot at the big show. Now that I'm in the big show, having fun doing it.
Yeah, no, you can tell you're having fun out there too. That's why it's always cool to watch. How'd you get I think this kind of shows to you having fun as well. How'd you get the Guitar Hero nickname?
Dude, and it was just a college bullshit bet, man. When I was fighting amateur, I had 50 amateur fights, and I was at the early stages of my career. I was a very boring fighter. I'd take guys down and lay on them for rounds, or take them down and look for rear naked choke. I never was really beating the guys up. So, I wanted people to be excited to see me fight. So I would do stupid gimmicks. Like I did the Guitar Hero several times. I did Justin the Jedi, where I'd wear like this big cloak, come out to the start of the song.
You gotta bring that back.
Yeah, right. I did the Karate Kid, where I wear like a karate gi and I have a headband on that says Karate Kid, because I wanted people to be excited to see me, even if it was just for the walkout, hell
yeah. It's entertainment at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, my job is an entertainment job, and I need to entertain the people that are watching. So now I'm when I made my UFC debut against Frank, they asked me, they said, "Do you have a nickname?" I said, "No." And then Bruce Buffer looks at me and goes, "The Guitar Hero." And I was like, "Oh shit, I guess I'm the Guitar Hero. So let's go."
Hell yeah. Shit, you got the best person to pick your nickname for you too. It's not even like, it's corny when somebody picks their nickname. You're like, nobody ever called you that. You had Bruce Buffer call you that. That's gangster.
Yeah. Or you get your nickname from Boo Boo from up the block. It's like, no, like Bruce Buffer gave me my nickname.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, look, I got a question. So look, when but before your fights, right? 'Cause I know a lot of times in sparring, and I know it's like with boxing, you'll avoid certain people if it's closer to the fight. Like, so you don't want to go to war right before the fight. And in preparation for the fight, maybe earlier on, you don't really want to spar people that aren't really close to your level. Is there anybody that you actively avoid in sparring? You're like, oh man, it's gonna be a long day if I go at him, or vice versa. Yeah, this guy ain't really on my level to be wasting my time to spar him. Is anybody that you kind of avoid sparring and you can't?
I avoid Francis Ngannou. Spar him, train on the same mat. We bump backs every now and then, but I don't want to spar him. Honestly, with training we have such a good group at Extreme Couture that, I'm particular about my training partners as I'm closing in on the fight. Because there are guys in the gym that when you spar, you're going to war for free, and right. I have 70 MMA fights, and I've been beat up by the best in the game. I don't need to go to war anymore. I need to just make sure I'm in shape and go. It's a good question, because I am very particular about my partners, when preparing for a fight, especially when I'm only a week or two out, because that's when my weight's low. That's when I'm vulnerable to get hurt. And, I don't want to get in there and get my ass whooped. And then mentally I'm like, fuck, dude, I just got my ass whipped and it sucks. So, I have a good core group of guys that I stick to and train with, Dennis Davis being my head coach. I got Roman Isbell, as my striking coach. I work with Fredson Pashao, and, they dictate who I train with and when I train with them. So we have a pretty good system here. I've been able to avoid injuries for the last couple of years. My last injury was a stupid injury. This guy's talking shit to me at the gym, and I fucking, all right, let's lace him up. And, went to war. I break my hand on his head, and it was a mess. Yeah. So I try to avoid that shit now. Now that I'm making good money, and at the end of the day, I don't get paid for training. I get paid to show up, make weight, and fight. So at the end of the day, I just need to make it healthy. So I let my coaches and everyone dictate who I train with.
Right. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, that's the thing, in the gym you get into a lot of those ego matches where it's like, man, I watched him train, he watched me train. And somebody's gonna talk shit. Let's see who's better. And like you said, you're getting paid. Like, fuck that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people. Most people can't say that. Most people can't say they're getting paid. To do some shit that they love. Like, that's crazy.
Hell yeah. Well, so this is kind of related to the pay thing. Not really, but I know you said earlier you take pride in making weight every fight. When you see somebody miss weight that you're fighting, does that make you mad as the competitor in you? Like, oh, this motherfucker couldn't get the job done? Or are you happy because you get 20% of their pay and they might be a little tired in it?
Here's the thing with making weight is, dude, this making weight is the hardest thing to do in MMA. You know, I've had some really bad weight cuts. I've missed weight before on the regional circuit. I have not missed in the UFC. I've showed up every single time on weight, and I don't get mad. If my opponent misses weight by 10 pounds, I don't give a fuck because I'm getting 20% of his purse, right, and I'm still getting to fight. You know, these people that cry about 2-3 pounds, that's not going to change the fight. They're just, oh, he weighed in 2 more pounds than me. Oh shit, he has an advantage. Fuck that. You know what? Miss weight every time. I'll take the 20% with a smile on my face. I'll shake your hand. I hope you rehydrate well because we're going to war the next day. I'm always going to make weight because I'm super fucking petty and I don't want anyone taking, you know, food off my plate. So I hope they miss. I hope all my opponents miss weight because that extra 20% of weight.
Yeah, 20% in the UFC isn't like fucking $20. Like, yeah, that's a good check.
Be $2 to $5 grand, you know?
Right.
Hell yeah.
Problem with my opponents missing weight. You know, when Frank missed weight, he missed weight by 3 pounds. And I told him, I put my arm around him, hey man, just go get stop. I told him, I was like, stop cutting weight because I don't want the worst thing that could happen is someone that's cutting weight so hard as Frank was, you know, I don't want them to end up in the hospital with an IV. You know, and then so it's like, dude, just stop cutting weight, dude. Fucking give me the 20%, man, and go hydrate, get healthy, and be ready to go tomorrow.
Yeah, and it's been scary situations in the past couple of weeks. I forget her name. That girl fainted on the scale a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
though.
Twice. Yeah, I don't remember her name either, but I saw it, dude. Dude, cutting weight is it's fucking hard. If you make one mistake, your body is it's such a computer, man. If you don't do everything perfect, something goes wrong. There's been times where I just stop sweating. I have no reason to stop sweating, but my body's just like, nah. And I can't control that. You know, I missed weight for Bellator. You know, a couple years back, I've missed weight a couple times on the regional circuit. But you know, and that's okay because it's developed me into the fighter I am now. I made mistakes back then and I don't make mistakes anymore and I make weight every time.
Hell yeah. Do you know, so, I mean, this is a whole different ball game. I'm not even trying to compare it at all, but I wrestled in high school and I feel like it wasn't, I hear from people that get older, it's harder to cut weight as you get older. And I know you wrestled in high school. Is it as you get older, it's tougher?
Dude, it's been unimaginable. It's been so night and day difference from 5 years ago to now. Like, I remember when I World Series of Fighting, the day before I weighed I fought at lightweight. The day before my weigh-in, I weighed over 180 pounds. I weighed like 180 or 181 pounds. I went from 181 to 155 in 24 hours, and I felt okay. I didn't feel great, obviously, but I felt okay.
Yeah.
My last fight, I had to cut like 9 pounds, and I had to cut 8-9 pounds, and I'm just like, fuck, this sucks. I think, you know, honestly, my body's just tired of it, man. It's just tired of, you know, of all the years. I mean, I've made weight. I've cut weight hundreds of times. You know, I have 70 MMA fights. I wrestled in high school. I wrestled in college. You're weighing in 2-3 times a week during the season. My body's just tired of it. So, you know, I really just have to crack down on my diet and make sure my weight's low as it is because I can't do these big weight cuts anymore. My body just can't take it. I mentally break.
Yeah.
What do you walk around at?
You know, if I'm getting ready for a fight, I like to be about 175, but I'm a little heavy right now. I just got back from vacation in Hawaii. About 180 right now, 180 to 185.
Yeah, you look like you got some muscle on. I was about to say, you look like you coming in stocky this fight.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hell yeah. So look, tell me this. Before the fight, are you like a music type of person? Like you listen to music before the fight? Or you like let me center my tea and meditate?
Dude, no, I like listening to music. I'm joking around. Like, I mean, what separates me from a lot of different fighters is I have so many fights. Like, there's guys in the UFC that have less than 20 fights, 10 fights. Mm-hmm. Dude, I have 70. My last fight was my 70th MMA fight, my 24th pro. Dude, it's just like when you go to work, like, you're not worried about it. You're not worried. You know what's going to happen. You know, It's exciting, stressful. I crank up the music. I'm laughing with my team. We're having a good time. I'm making fun of, you know, each other. We're all teasing each other, making fun. I get a good sweat going. We walk the walk, and you know we show up and we put it all on the line every time, man. It's, you know, I've gotten into this a new band called The Score, and I really like their music a lot. It's very motivational and it's very input for MMA just because I've put so much time in, and you know it really hits home when I listen to it. So that's been my choice of music as of late.
Yeah, the music can make a big difference too, because like I don't like, you know, like if you running, you outside doing road work or something. You know how you could be tired as hell, but that right song come on, you might pull an extra mile and a half, 2 miles out, you know, like.
That's real talk, because you're absolutely right. Like when I go to the UFC PI and I'm like this morning I do strength conditioning, you're like, all right, jump on the treadmill for 30 minutes. We got TVs in front of us, but I don't know, I'm weird. I don't like to hear myself breathe. You know, I don't like to hear my feet on the ground. Like I don't know, when I hear myself breathe, I feel I get more tired. But when I put those headphones in, man, the time goes by so much faster. And I feel better. And you're absolutely right. Like I'll start to get tired, and then that song comes on. It's like I get an adrenaline rush, and I crank the speed up. Like, let's fucking go.
Get in that zone.
Makes a huge difference. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think you gotta be a psycho to run in silence. If you running with no headphones on, you are a serial killer. That's
better
crazy.
be running from the cops.
I've skip run sessions because I can't. My headphones are dead, or I can't find them. It's like I'm not fucking running without headphones. Fuck that.
Yeah, no way, no way. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nothing worse than getting to the gym and forgetting your headphones. I feel like that's like your shoes and your shorts at this point.
Absolutely.
All right, here's another question I had for you. I saw another interview you did a while ago, and you said your dad was sick. Prayers up to him, first of all, but I know you said he was going to be in your corner for one of your fights.
Yeah.
And then I saw you post a picture with him yesterday. So is there a chance he gets in the corner for the Rosa fight?
Yeah, there's a good chance. You know, he just came out to Vegas. So my dad's been battling cancer and heart disease and fucking every other disease you can think of. I feel like for the longest time, man. And, you know, he's been able to hold it together. He doesn't really necessarily tell me the truth of how bad it is when it is. You know, he just keeps kicking with time. Him and I just went golfing. He was only able to play 9 holes. He came to Vegas and he was only able to play 9 holes because of his health, but he's still kicking, man. And I really want him in the corner if he's up for it this time. He was in my corner against Mowgli Benitez. You know, unfortunately we suffered a loss. I'd love to have him back in my corner, but again, it all depends on his doctors and if he can make the flight out here and then he has to make the walk. The circulation in his legs are really bad, and it's hard for him to walk long distances. Not that the walk to the cage is long distance, but for him, it might be. And he said he's not walking with a cane or being wheeled out there. He's either making the walk, not by himself. So, yeah, I'm hoping that he is. But you know, when the time comes, you know, it's 10 weeks is a long time. We'll see how he feels in 10 weeks, and hopefully he makes that walk with me and can see me win.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's in the prayers,
sure.
man. That'd be awesome to see. All right. Well, on a little bit of a lighter note, I know you're into hunting. Do you think you could beat a black bear in a fight, a teenage black bear, not a full grown? I know I could beat a black bear in a fight.
No chance.
So a 90-pound black bear,
He'll kill you within 2 minutes.
You think?
Yeah, I know so.
All right. I'm gonna listen to
told you. I fucking told you.
Do to it. I mean, tell me what you're gonna do to it with your bare hands. Are you gonna choke it out?
That was my plan. Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Get his back.
Hey, grab onto your dog. If you have a dog, grab onto your dog, put him in a rear naked choke, and tell me how long you can hold him. And now times that by fucking the 100-pound black bear. I mean, with their claws are this long, bro. Like you put that in, they're gonna be scratching the fuck, and not only
yeah,
they're gonna dig into your skin and rip the skin off your bones. Not to mention, if that mouth gets around your arm, it's not gonna bite you. It's gonna crush you. It's gonna literally break your bone like nothing. They crush like nothing. I just had this argument with somebody, some fucking idiot. It's like, hey, I saw this guy on a trail and he killed a mountain lion. Like, do you think you could kill a mountain lion? I'm like, well, let's talk about this mountain lion that he killed. It was a 20-pound mountain lion or a 25-pound juvenile. Like, okay, 20-pound cat, yeah. And it still will fuck you up. Not to mention, it was sick. The animal was sick because juveniles don't go after people. They're scared of people unless they have rabies or they're sick. So this is why a mountain lion will fuck you up probably just as bad as a bear. These mountain lions, they're because I hunt mountain lions. They're hiding up in trees, and when full-grown bull elk, you know, male elk walk underneath them, they're jumping on their backs, and they're 600-700 pounds. They're killing. Like, motherfucker,
damn.
Like they're jumping on these backs, bro. Like, fuck that. Actually, I did a elk hunt back in December after my Benitez fight. I took my son up there, and I was tracking this elk, and my son fell behind, and he couldn't keep up. I was like, fuck it, he'll follow the trail. And I start thinking, it's like, man, if he comes across the mountain lion, this he's dead. So I was getting panicked. I sprint back to him and make sure he was all right. But yeah, dude, I don't think I could kill a black bear. I mean, if I was able to start with a rear naked choke fully in, maybe. But
I think you got it, dude.
I don't think that I could lock one in, because when you square up with one, how are you going to get on its back? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, right. And then they necks probably thick as your torso. They got thick ass necks.
And thick ass necks. Absolutely. Like, and you might not even get on the carotids again. I'm scared of those claws, man. Google search black bear claws. They're about this long, man. And I want to hunt. I've never hunted bears, but actually that's not true. I hunted bears one time. I didn't get one. I was super bummed about it, but dude, it's like my dream hunt to kill a grizzly bear with my bow and arrow.
Hell yeah. What's the
you
coolest
hunt with
thing
a
you
bow
have
and arrow?
killed?
God damn. I thought you were hunting with guns.
No, that's straight honky shit, man. I jump my bow and arrow, dude, and I fucking track them, and I shoot them with my bow, and hopefully they die.
Yeah.
What's the coolest thing? You kill mountain lions? Mountain lions with the bow?
I've never mountain lion hunting is not very hard. You could easily kill it with a bow. So mountain lion, I've hunted mountain lions before, but I've never got one. Basically, all you do, it's probably the most boring animal to hunt. You drive around in your car and you look for their tracks, and once you find their tracks, you let dogs go, and the dogs will tree the animal. And when I say tree, like they'll chase it up into a tree and then you shoot it out of the tree. Not really my type of hunting, because it's what's called a gentleman's hunt. Like an old man could do it, because there's no labor to it. So when I hunt mountain lions, I try to use a collar, but I've never had any success.
Right. So wait, I've seen that in on Meat Eater, that show on YouTube and on Netflix. Yeah. I've seen him hunt mountain lions. Why doesn't the mountain lion just eat the dog? I don't know if you're the right person to ask this to, but
that's a great question.
Yeah, I always thought that the mountain lion could fuck up the dog, I think.
100%. And you know what's crazy? Well, there's always more than one dog. There's usually 3 or 4 dogs.
Okay.
It's never by itself, because you're absolutely right. And they do. They do fuck them up.
Oh shit.
A lot of times, so hunting dogs aren't like your dog at home. You know what I mean? Like, it's people, like a lot of hunters, like when they have hunting dogs, they don't treat them like you treat your pets. All their job is to hunt, and if they get killed by the animal, you fucking leave them there and you move on. So I don't really like that, because I'm a dog kind of guy. But yeah, I've seen pictures of dogs just shredded apart, and the hunter's like, oh, that fucking sucks. That was my good dog. And then hunters sometimes kill their own dog, because the dog will get off the scent of a mountain lion and, go to a ram or some other animal, maybe a badger. And then a hunter will kill their own animal doing that too. I don't agree with it. I don't like that, because I'm a dog guy, but that's the way it is.
Yeah, we're big dog supporters on the show. That's wild. But I'm a fan of mountain lions too, so it's nature.
Hell yeah. They're awesome. Lions are awesome. They're so majestic almost. I've only ever seen 2 ever in my whole life, and they're crossing the road.
Were they big?
Probably like the one I saw was a juvenile, but it was still probably 60 pounds. I've never seen a full-grown mountain lion ever. I've only seen juvenile.
Yeah, fuck. That's probably a good thing you haven't seen one. Let me see what else I had here. Naeem, did you have any other questions for? I had one more good one.
Oh hell yeah! What's your favorite fighting movie? Like your favorite combat movie?
Hitting them in the jaw with my left hand, whichever comes. Left hook, baby. I love just fucking crack. Just like I hit Frank. That's my favorite shot. Most of my knockout.
No. I said your favorite movie, like Rocky, Creed. Like your favorite fighting movie. Yeah.
I thought you said move. Let me think for a hot second.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, Power Rangers probably. No, I'd say I thought Southpaw was really good. I think they did a really good job. I'm trying to think. There was Mark Wahlberg was in a boxing movie a while back. I thought that was. These boxing movies are really good, but I have to go for the all-time great Apollo Creed, or not Apollo Creed. Fucking Mr. T versus Rocky, man. Rocky.
Oh
3.
yeah.
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even do combat sport. We do comedy, me and Naeem, and every time, like, if I have a bad set, I'll watch Rocky 3 that night, and then go the next day and crush. And I'm like, this rules.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, you know, we in Philly, so Rocky give you superpowers here. You live here,
no,
you watch
I
Rocky.
Philly once. I got to run the stairs, put the hands up and everything. It was pretty awesome.
You have to.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia, although it's filmed in California, probably my favorite show of all time. So holler at Philadelphia, let's go. Isn't there a bar out there called Max that is, based off the show? I don't know if you guys know the show or not.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's a real bar.
There's a place called Patty's Pub too. There's an actual Patty's Pub, but obviously, yeah, it's not the same.
And like that show was very accurate. Like even a lot of the background scenes, like it's certain like that was the one scene where he's driving on 76 and he's cursing the guy out. That's actually 76 in the background. That's the actual highway.
Badass, hell yeah.
Yeah, and it's always people cursing people out on there, so it's accurate as fuck.
Right.
All right. This is cool. So Jake Paul, Ben Askren this weekend. Who you got for that?
I got Ben Askren.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
I think that, here's the thing. Everyone's overlooking that Ben Askren is a real athlete. Like,
For
whether
sure.
he's a fucking real athlete. He's competed in the highest stage in the world in wrestling. He's competed in the UFC. Ben Askren or Jake Paul's a fucking idiot. And dude, Ben Askren he can pull himself out of these. If he finds himself rocked early in the fight, he can pull himself out of these, these mental fuck ups. Where Jake Paul, when he starts getting his ass beat, he's gonna quit. Ben Askren's not gonna quit, and I think that's gonna be the difference. The money line is dead even right now. I think it was minus 105 for Askren, maybe minus 105 for Jake Paul, but I'm taking Askren, man. I'm taking the wrestler. I don't think his technique is very good for boxing, but I think he's resilient. I think he's tough. And I'm hoping as an MMA fighter, as a wrestler, that Askren shuts this idiot up. He sounds stupid. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's scared. I don't know if I saw the stare down. He's staring at him. Askren's just sitting there staring at him, pushes away on his face. And
that body punch was.
Dude, that's like, what are you doing, man? You look stupid. Like, and Askren's sitting there. He's like, get the fuck out of here. He's wearing flip-flops. Like, you don't give a fuck. He's fought, again, the best fighters in the world. Like, Jorge Masvidal's fighting for the UFC championship. I know he'd get knocked Askren out in, 5 seconds, but he still competed at that level. Jake Paul's an idiot. I hate that guy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, anybody that's got punched in the face by Robbie Lawler and then did you see in the interview also, Jake Paul was like, this is the fight game, you fucking idiot. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, Ben Askren's a fucking Olympian.
What do you know about the fight game? He doesn't know anything about the fight game. He fought a retired basketball player and knocked him out once. What is he, 2-0? Fuck that motherfucker. I'll slap that little bitch. And
Dude,
it's so I've been putting my whole life into this sport since I was in high school. My whole life. He's gonna make more in that fight because of his big fucking mouth than I probably ever will in my whole career. And it's very upsetting to me because, again, I've dedicated my whole life to fighting. And this fucking idiot who can hit a bag, is gonna make $1 million in one fight. Fuck that motherfucker. I'll slap that bitch.
It's crazy because he's gonna make a lot more than $1 million, and I actually want Justin Jaynes versus Jake Paul so fucking bad. That would be awesome.
Oh, 100%. What?
So this is really fun. I was just talking to my kid about this because he was asking me about it. And I was like, you know what? When and if I ever get cut by the UFC, all I have to do is go find Jake Paul and throw some eggs at him. Yeah. Become a fucking, a viral video. And he's so much bigger than me. Like, dude, it would be fucking dumb. Like, it fucking pisses me off that he can talk his way to, a multi-million-dollar contract. And I've been putting in the fucking work and putting in the hours and putting in the injuries. And, I mean, I'm not complaining about the money I make, but it is in the several $1 million,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game for him, whereas, like you said, for other people, it's their life. It's just
absolutely.
A game to him.
We dedicate our life to this sport, and this idiot's going to come in and start talking shit about MMA fighters. Motherfucker doesn't even know how to box. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a short-lived career in boxing because I don't think he's going to beat Askren. And if he does, the competition's only going to get higher. And, yeah, it's going to be quick for him before somebody knocks him out.
There's nobody else in the world, maybe Damian Maia, that they could have chose for this matchup to make it close. Like,
right.
His striking is not very good, but it was okay for MMA because he had such good takedowns that people were worried to get taken down. He could tag people. With this, it's going to be different. But again, I think he just has to weather the storm. He has to kind of fight him like how Tyson Fury fought Deontay Wilder. He has to put him in the corner, weigh on him, sag on his arms, get him gassed out, and beat him in the later rounds. If he tries to stand toe-to-toe with Jake, man, it'd be devastating for the MMA community if Jake Paul knocks Bennett.
Oh, yeah, that would suck. What? But no, you said it 100% right. He can't give him too much distance. Like, he got to stay on his toes, stay on the inside of him.
He needs to put him against the corner, lay on him. I mean, if you guys watch Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, Tyson put him up in the corner, and then he sagged on his arms. He over top, put the lactic acid in his shoulders, and Deontay, who's an incredible knockout artist, didn't have the snap on his punches. His legs were heavy. He was gassed out because he was carrying weight. And I think that's what Askren has to do to Jake Paul.
Yeah, I think he can get it done.
I hope so.
I hope so too, man. Even as an MMA, I know as an MMA fighter, it's got to be like, not pressure, but you know what I mean? It's got to suck if he does lose this. But as an MMA fan too, it's like we can't let this happen.
Absolutely, because then every YouTube star is going to come out and start calling out fighters and make millions of dollars when the real fighters are being sidelined or making tens of thousands when these idiots that have a YouTube show. I'm very salty about it. You can tell I'm getting fired up. Like, I've dedicated my life to this sport. And this guy's fought twice, and he's going to make millions of dollars. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You don't even know how to fucking fight. I'll slap that. Dude, put Demetrius Johnson against that guy and kill that motherfucker.
Oh, that's over. Oh, my
over.
God. I don't even think he would sign up for that one. Yeah, that'd be over.
Fuck, Demetrius so fast and so slick. I think he's arguably one of the best he's my top 5 for greatest of all time.
Easily on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, absolutely. No question.
I mean, I didn't have this written down. I know we got to get out of here soon, but real quick, what did you think of that knockout of Mighty Mouse this weekend? Do you think those should be legal in the UFC, or is that a bullshit move in general?
I don't think it's bullshit, man. We're talking about the UFC. What does the UFC stand for? Ultimate Fighting Championship. I think there's a couple rules that should be revoked. I think you should be able to kick a grounded opponent. I think you should be able to knee their head because, again, this isn't boxing. This is ultimate fighting, meaning that you should be able to do that, man. And it's a bummer for me to see DJ go down like that. If someone hit me with a knee like that, I'd probably say, yeah, that should be illegal. But if I hit someone with a knee like that, I'd be like, it's legal. What are you going to do? So,
right.
But as for DJ, I hope he has a great return. I think it's a fair strike, man. He knew the rules going in. It's not like at that moment he realized that, oh shit, he was rocked anyways. He got dropped.
Right.
So it was like he was whooping the guy's ass and then got clipped. Now he got dropped and he got finished, in a foreign country, the way they have the rules, man. So just like in Ryzen, man, you get soccer kicked in the head on the ground, going into it, that's legal. So it is what it is, man. Whatever game or whatever sport you're playing, the rules before getting into it. Just abide by the rules, and he did. So I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's not the UFC anymore. So, and
yes,
he seemed like he was fine afterwards. All right, man. Well, Naeem, you got any other questions?
Nah, I mean, I'm just hyped as shit we got you on here, man.
Yeah, man.
This is crazy.
Have me, man. I genuinely do, man. I love doing this. I love chopping it up. I love talking shit, man. Anytime you guys want to talk, just holler at me. I'm fucking all I do for fight camp for the next 11 weeks. I play video games. I go train and then I sleep and I play video games some more. So, dude, holler at me whenever you guys want.
Oh, hell yeah. I was going to say, normally our episodes aren't like interviews. They're more like we talk about crazy shit and I show Naeem crazy videos of like people falling off of motorcycles and shit. So if you're down for one of those, let's do it.
Oh, count on it. Yeah, that'd be fucking badass, dude. It's that'd be great, man. I'd love to do that.
Hell yeah. All right. You got anything to plug in? I guess just the fight coming up.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Just June 26th, location, fan attendance still be determined. Justin Jaynes versus Charles Rosa. Losers getting cut from the UFC, so expect fireworks.
Hell yeah. That's gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait for that. Yeah, we don't got much coming up, but again, Justin, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks,
absolutely.
Justin, for real.
Hey, guys, thanks for having me, man. I'll talk to you soon, all right?
All right, thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Cool.
Yep, bye.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, dog. Woo!
Do we just keep this thing rolling?
Yes.
Do we just keep it rolling?
Justin Jaynes. Yeah, yo. Let's just keep this shit rolling,
Fuck
man.
it.
We got Justin Jaynes on this bitch, dog.
The guitar hero.
Yeah, who the fuck they thought they was? None of y'all comedians in Philly got a fucking UFC fighter on y'all shit. So fuck y'all. You mean Durag and the Deertag. That's what it's about.
I'm trying to think if any of them do, and I don't think they do. I
No,
think
they don't. Rob and Cody, fuck them. Petty and Ryan, fuck y'all. Fucking who else got a podcast? Lemire, Brandon Mitchell, and King, fuck out of here. Only us. We the only ones that got a UFC fighter on our shit.
Bro, I don't even feel like being funny right now. I want to go fight. I want to go train. I want to go.
Yeah, yo,
I
I
want
want to
to
go
do
running.
jujitsu. Yeah, I'm about to take YouTube jujitsu lessons.
Hell yeah, dog. What?
I'm gonna go put Courtney in a damn Kimura.
Yo, you see how intense he was? He had fucked me and you up easy. You see
how
intense he was?
You see how mad he was when I asked him if I could beat a black bear? He's like,
Yo.
you fucking idiot. I was like, yo, right. Wait, you want?
Like, their claws are this long. He kept saying that shit.
Yeah. Dude, also, I was going to ask him, because I watched the interview with him earlier, and somebody asked him his favorite movie overall. And he said
shit.
Forrest Gump, and he's like a big Tom Hanks fan. And originally, before I saw that, one of my questions was going to be, I was going to ask him if he would train me for my fight with Chet Hanks. And now I bitched out. I was like, nah, I can't.
Yeah, I bitched out on one question. I was gonna ask him if he was scared to get knocked the fuck out his next fight. But I'm like, no, just chill.
Yeah, don't ask him that.
I was gonna ask that on some silly trying to rile him up shit. Then when I saw how intense he was, I'm like, oh no, fuck this.
Well, also, he never been like knocked out. He got a doctor stoppage.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna ask him that. That's why I was gonna ask him.
A knee to your chest, that ain't no knockout. It's just your fucking. Once
That's
you get hit
in the wind out of you.
Yeah, that's the jejunum punch. One of them is gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, hell yeah, dog. Yo, that was the shit. I like that. That was fun.
Yeah, that was awesome. We're gonna have to Francis Ngannou coming on next weekend.
Right. The week after that, we got Jorge Masvidal. He coming to Ravenland for the live show.
Yeah.
He gonna play Durag or Deertag with us.
Yo, Justin Jaynes gotta play Durag or Deertag.
He gotta play Durag or Deertag.
Oh shit.
Yo, this motherfucker said he went hunting with his son and left him like he'll catch up. He raising a savage.
And then ran back for him like, yo, I think it might be a lion nearby.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy shit, dog. Yo, these UFC motherfuckers live wild lives, dog.
Facts. Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Fuck no, that's crazy. Yeah, yo. Yo, we official now.
Yeah, dude, we don't even gotta talk about anything we were gonna do before. This is the whole episode plus a little bit more shit. But the shit that was planned for this episode going to next episode. We got a good episode already.
Hell yeah. We got a great episode. None of y'all ever did this. Everybody in Philly can suck our dicks now. Y'all never did nothing like this before. None of y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see y'all at the Crick on Saturday. We gonna come in there with sunglasses on with our shirts off. You feel me? Because now we part of the UFC.
With Rosa Parks shirts on. Yo, I think we're basically team Extreme Couture now.
I think so too. Yeah, we are.
Right? That's what he said.
Extreme Couture shirts. He did say that.
No, actually, nah. Don't start saying that because he put blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. I ain't Team Couture. I ain't put no tears. Yeah. I felt like a dickhead when I was like trying to ask him weight cut question. I was like, yeah, I wrestled in high school, but
yeah, that's why I didn't want to say nothing about nothing that I did.
I almost said you was a boxer, but yeah.
Fuck no, that's all I'm not saying nothing about shit I did. I'm gonna relate to training shit, and that's it. I'm never even gonna say what the fuck I did. I never did nothing on that level, dog. You, that's crazy. No, you know what's funny? Well, what I was thorough. I like that everybody do everything at the same level. So no matter what type of fighting shit you do, right? Whenever you got to fight, you avoid certain people in sparring. And the fact that he said that, I'm like, oh yeah, that's pop. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he got a lot of smart motherfuckers around him. Because some people just want to play tough all the time, and they'll rumble anybody anywhere.
Yeah, nah, he was super thorough with his answers on everything.
Yeah,
he ain't give a fuck.
That motherfucker smart, dog, and he quick. I bet you he don't smoke no weed.
I was gonna ask him that too, but
we should have asked him that.
That's next time, dog. He said he down to come back.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy. He said he'd come back. That's popping.
He basically said we team Couture. I'm gassing it now. I'm back to it.
You back to it?
Yeah.
Yo, we gotta get him to come to Philly.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah. That'd be
Next
dope.
time if they ever have a UFC Philly and he on that fucking card, dog.
Oh, we going.
We
might be in the corner.
Yo, right.
We might be his corner.
I might be holding mitts for him. Let me see your one. Let me see your two. I might be holding mitts for him.
That'd be wild. I could probably I could teach him how to fight black bears. In case he ever need to do that.
Yo, he was offended by that black bear question. He was like, what?
He a true hunter. He might have lost a friend to black bear. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. Right. And you out here playing, talking about how you would kill one. Come on, dog. Get your shit together.
Bare hands, son.
Then that Jake Paul shit got him riled up. I'm happy he got mad like that.
Same. Yeah, fuck Jake Paul.
Yeah, yo, fuck Jake Paul. Jake Paul rumble me. You know what I'm saying? You fighting all these other niggas.
Yeah.
Fight me, dog.
Yeah, fight Naeem.
Jake Paul might knock me the fuck out.
I don't want to fight Jake Paul. I think he got me at this point.
You think he got you? You and Jake Paul at the same age, ain't y'all?
Yeah, but he boxes every day. I don't.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I think Jake Paul could probably take me.
Yeah.
It'd be close.
Like I think it'd be close if y'all fought. Long as you don't fight like Nate Robinson, dog. Long as you ain't just swinging shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, super defense bull. Also, it'd have to be MMA. I'd have to see him in an MMA fight and maybe get him on a takedown.
You think you could take Jake Paul down?
I know I could take Jake Paul down.
So then the question after that is, would it be a grounded pound or a submission?
I think no rounds. We're doing no round fight. It's 20 minutes straight through.
No rounds, 20 minutes straight through.
I'd get him around minute 8 in an arm triangle.
You know how to do an arm triangle?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dog. Fuck Jake Paul up.
Dude, that's the first thing they teach you in YouTube Jiu-Jitsu. It's the arm triangle.
I need to learn that shit. I need to learn some YouTube Jiu-Jitsu.
It's best thing I ever did. Best decision I ever made.
You be on there learning shit?
I'm a 2-stripe white belt.
Yo, why you ain't fight Lemaire yet for me then?
No, I'm playing. I don't got no white belt.
Oh, you gotta get Lemaire.
I need somebody to train with. Yo, me and Dan Ostrov's supposed to wrestle, to just to grapple.
Yeah, and one of his homies knows some jiu-jitsu shit. Train with his own.
I'm gonna fuck Lemaire up.
Come on, though. We don't got no belts now. We lost our Rose Battle belt.
I know.
We lost our fighting belt, though. We don't got no belts.
I know. Damn.
Every Durag and the Deertag belt is gone.
Who you think's winning the roast battle next week, Kier or Jackson? Let's set the official line right now, the betting line.
All right. Well, I think Kier gonna win.
Same.
I think Kier's gonna win. If Kier got you out of here, he's obviously the best roaster. So
very true. Yeah.
So he got to be the champ then.
I think was Jackson plus 180, Kier minus 200. Is that even? Is that fair?
That's fair.
Okay.
That's a fair assessment. All right, so then we say Kier wins. If Kier wins, then who wins against him and Rat Boy?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough.
I think that's an even money line.
Yeah.
I think that's a pick'em.
Yeah, I can agree. Yo, what if I get stopped again at that shit? If that happened again, that means Rat Boy setting this up.
Yeah.
That means Rat Boy, he getting me socked at every championship.
That means we gotta get Justin Jaynes in the next tournament.
Oh hell yeah, right.
Get him to be a Raven.
He gotta be the host. He got hosted so they try to sock him.
Dude, did one of my eyes just get lower than the other one?
What? What did you do?
I don't know.
Pop the pill?
No, I think the closer I get to the computer, the more I look like a frog. So I'm gonna just stay back here.
Yeah, yo, I'm happy we ain't had a live show today. We got Justin Jaynes on, dog.
Yeah, facts. This was a much better decision.
Hell yeah. Who's we gonna
Everybody
have
was
on there this
texting.
week?
Huh?
Who's supposed to be on there this week?
I don't even know. Somebody. Not Justin
Yeah.
Jaynes.
Fuck no.
Definitely not Justin Jaynes.
Yeah, we gotta get Mel Harris on next week.
He coming in 26. Oh, Jared Michael was supposed to come this week.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that. That's
Yeah. So he's coming next week. And then Mel. Dude, speaking of Mel, dope show on Friday. Well done, Naeem. Well done.
Thank you. Give a round of applause to ourselves. You know?
Uncultured Comedy and Friends.
Shit was so much fun.
Who do you
killed it? Ryan killed it. Everybody killed this except for, the obvious. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you think had the worst set of the night?
Damn, the worst set?
Don't answer that.
I can't answer that. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't answer that. All I can say is two motherfuckers was arguing about which one of them
the worst set
had the worst set.
Bro, that was the funniest shit ever. I love seeing people argue over who bombed harder.
Yo, hell yeah. Yo, we should have recorded that shit. Why did nobody pull their phone up? That shit was funny. Yo, Ryan straight looked at me like, yeah, I can't be a part of this conversation. Like, Ryan's just too cool. I can't be a part. He just walked away.
Yeah, Ryan don't give a fuck. Ryan, the savior of that room. He brought the whole energy back.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he brought that shit back. He brought that whole shit back up. That was beautiful. That boy Rashawn Reese.
Yeah,
monster. He is a monster, dog.
Monster. He didn't like my Dmx joke, and that's okay.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he didn't appreciate that.
He did not. Dude, so I told the Dmx joke, and I mean, for those who weren't there was some guy in the audience that looked like DMX.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him he looked like DMX before, and he's like, it's funny, whatever. And then in the show, I had a joke about DMX, and it crushed. And everybody, not saying it like that, but it did very well.
It did. It did very well.
Joke crushed. And then he walked out of the room in the middle of the set because he didn't like that joke. And then I walked outside, and he was like crying. He's like, it's too soon, man. It's too soon. I was like, it is what it is. Also,
the majority of the crowd laughed, so it's not too soon. If everybody in the crowd is laughing except for this one DMX lookalike, then that's on you, dog. You feel me?
Just because you wore your DMX costume don't mean you're off limits.
Right. Oh, but you backed away from that joke on Saturday at the other show. You was about to do it, and then you backed right away.
So wait. Let me finish Friday night's story first. No, yeah, we could talk about Saturday too. So Friday, the person, we're not going to say names, but the person who had the worst set of the night, he was supposed to go second on the order. And then he came up to you before the show. I was going to go third. I was going to follow this person. And what was their words of choice?
Like, damn, you going to let him follow me? Like, you think he ready for that? I'm like, what? Yeah, like Drew funny as shit. I don't know, man. I don't know if you think that's a good idea. I'm like, dang. Well, I mean, we can rearrange things if you want. And then you got up there in murder session.
Yeah. No, that was a bad choice, especially for what he had prepared. It was like, I'm like, and I kind of knew that, like especially when you told me, like, yeah, he said that and he wanted you to go first. I was like, all right, tell him to fucking watch this. And then,
right. Yeah. That's like dunking on somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, fuck it.
Bro, exactly. Like, and that's exactly how I looked at it. I'm like, oh, so you're gonna put the trampoline in front of the hoop. Like,
yeah, right. So
you just want me to bang on you right now. Like, all right.
Yeah, like you asking for it.
Yeah, I'm like, put that light away. I'm doing 15 right now, and it's going
good. Hell yeah. Be like, listen, I wasn't even going to tell that last joke, but I had to go over the top.
Right.
You was talking shit.
Yeah, I'm killing. I'm going to keep killing.
Right.
So yeah, I'm feeling like fucking Bob Saget going into Saturday.
Oh hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
literally Bob Saget. Um, dude. So I remember we had a show on Saturday, and I remember driving out there, and
Mhm.
like on the drive out there, I started thinking, it's kind of weird. I haven't seen a flyer for this yet. I wonder,
Right.
I wonder how many tickets have been sold to this show
Right.
in a place that we've never been. They don't
Never
know.
been there.
Yeah. I'm like, I wonder what the flyer and the venue and the stage looks like for this. Bro, we got there. It was 12 people at a
Yeah.
birthday party.
Yeah.
It
It looked
was
like
literally,
we were interrupting a what's that shit that hoes be doing? Like a sip and paint. That's what it looked like we interrupted. It looked like they was in there drinking and painting. And then they
but
like, oh, we got some people to tell jokes.
bro, it looked like it was old hoes at a 5 year
Mhm.
old's birthday party.
100%.
They
That's a
were in
great
there.
description.
They were in there playing pin the tail on the fucking donkey. And then somebody got on the mic and was like, "So you guys ready for the comedians?" And
Yeah.
they're like, "What? The who?"
Yeah, yeah, so they didn't even know we were coming. So they
No.
didn't even know it was gonna be coming.
Also, who the fuck books three amateur comedians they've never heard of for a fucking birthday party? So then you
Right.
tell one or two people in there it's comedians coming, and they're thinking fucking Kevin Hart's gonna show up, and it's
Exactly.
me and you.
Right. They're like, who the fuck are these guys?
Yeah, I'm like, y'all want to hear these abortion jokes, dude? So the person we were all supposed to do what, 15 or 20, something like that.
Yeah.
He said between 15 and 20.
Hmm.
Person that went first did 6 and got off the stage.
Yeah, yeah, he ran, yeah, he fucking bailed.
He might have done like 8 at most
Yeah,
and got out of there.
he bailed.
Um, yeah,
That
sent me
motherfucker
a
bailed quick, dog. I'm like,
yeah,
damn.
yeah. It was cold.
He should have
Um,
just lived in that. He should have lived in that 15 minutes, no matter how it went. It was fucking.
oh, I'll tell you something. He shouldn't have, because living in that 15 minutes was he made the right decision. I'll
You
tell
had to
you,
live in it.
yeah, I fucking wish I got out at 8 too. It was horrible. Dude, by minute 5 of my set, I was literally asking people in the audience, like my crowd work was even bad. I'm like, did y'all go to the same college as me? They're like, no. I'm
Yo,
like,
you
okay.
definitely said that.
I'm like,
Yo,
okay.
did y'all?
Like, I didn't
Oh,
know what I
oh,
was
I
doing,
thought you went to the same college as me. You look like some girl named Kelly. You were just fucking.
bruh. Well, yeah.
Dog.
And I mean, that's something I'm kind of like realizing now, like, oh, I could have just done straight crowd work from the rip and done well.
100%.
But like,
Yeah.
yeah, I just dove into this 15 that I had prepared. And like
Yeah.
the first 3 didn't go at all. And I'm like, well, this is gonna fucking
Well, shit, I had a rough ass start, and then I just finished good.
nah, you did all right. That was all
I
you
did all
it was all your aunties in there. You was killing.
right. Look, listen, I know how to talk to the older black lady. You see what I'm saying? I know what they want to hear. But no, that shit was weird, yo. That room was. But I knew when we got there. Remember, I told you that outside. I said, "This is gonna be weird." I'm like, "This shit gonna suck." I knew it.
Yeah. No, and then while the first person was on stage, you were in my ear because I was sitting lower than you, and you were sitting over me. You're like, "Yo, this is horrible. This is gonna be weird. This is gonna be ass." And I'm like getting ready to go on stage. I'm like, "I guess it is.
Yeah.
I guess it will be."
But you know what though? Because like I listen to like Mark Norman podcast, right? And he'll be doing like if Mark Norman is doing birthday parties where he bombs and he say he didn't get one laugh. What do you expect at a birthday party? If this is happening to super established comedians where they doing private parties and bombing hard as shit, I already know what we gonna do when we get in there. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying? It's
yeah.
crazy.
No, it was
Jokes aren't meant for everywhere. Not that way.
yeah. Well, especially when like it's a group of 12 women eating fruit salads and playing fucking like ring toss. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't
And
want
dog, they
that.
were sitting there waiting for us to be funny, like
Yeah.
fucking, like damn, chill out, back up.
Dude, I walked in there before you got there, and the girl came up to me because I guess he told her. He's like, yeah, he's
Yeah,
one of the comedians. She's like, oh, you just better be funny. I'm like,
damn.
we'll find out.
Right.
I'm like, we'll see.
Yo, next
I
time
wanted to
somebody say
tell
that
her.
to me,
I wanted to
next time
tell her
somebody
right
say that,
there.
you should have told her.
I was like, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Right, yeah. Next time somebody say some shit like that, you gotta be like, listen, I don't have to do shit. I'm here, ain't I? I don't gotta do shit.
Listen,
I better be funny.
every time I tell somebody I'm a comic and they tell me to tell them a joke now,
Mm.
I say, why don't black kids get touched by Catholic priests? Because they carry guns. And they'll be like, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? Yeah. That wasn't funny, and you fucking asked for it, bitch. So shut
Right.
up.
Or do the astronaut joke. Why don't they send black people to the moon? Because
Why?
they fucking jump too high. You see what I'm saying? motherfucker gonna be on the sun. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, I wish you wrote that. I know you didn't, though.
No, fuck no, I ain't write that. Yo, I think you wrote that.
I wish I fucking wrote that.
Yo, either you or Ryan wrote that because y'all told me to use it. One of y'all wrote that.
Hold on. I'm going to Google it right now. Why don't they send Justin Jaynes, y'all? Give it up for Justin Jaynes at the beginning of this episode. Why they don't send black people to the moon? Why don't they send black people
Yo, one of y'all told me to use that shit.
to the moon?
It was either you, Ryan, or Rob Cruz.
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you right now, it was me, and I'm using it from now on. You just gave it to me because I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I swear to God, I'm taking it.
Yeah, but you already gave it to me. How you gonna take it after you gave it? You gave me the joke. So you Indian give it down? Damn.
Yeah, and no give backsies this time. No give backsies.
No, that's a good joke.
I definitely didn't write that, but I want it. That's funny.
No, that's a good joke. I don't know where it came from. It could be Ryan's. It could be Rob Cruz's or yours.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's absolutely a Rob Cruz joke. I know.
I think it was Rob Cruz.
I'm 100% positive Rob Cruz wrote that.
I think so. But whichever one of y'all was gave it to me, like, yo, I got something I can't use. Huh. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm
funny
like,
as shit.
Hell yeah. That's a good joke. Hell yeah. What's the next weird shows we got?
The next weird shows?
We got the Crick at a new spot on Saturday.
Yeah, we got the Crick.
That's not gonna be weird. That's gonna be
Crick gonna be fun.
too much fun. I'm getting drunk strictly off of wine.
We got that roast battle coming up. Joe Ferraro's roast battle.
Oh, yeah, when is that? May what?
Dude, I'm gonna look. I got some dates coming up, so this is gonna be my first time actually plugging something.
Hey yo, Drew got dates.
I usually give you all these bullshit plugs.
Yeah, I ain't even write all my shit down.
Okay. Well, I don't know when they are. Roast battle, I think, is May 1st. I got.
You got the Crick on Saturday.
Crick on Saturday. I got Lovable Monsters on
the 27th.
May 7th.
May 7th, yeah, all right, yeah, we on that joint together.
May 7th. And then I got a show with Eddie Gallagher July something. It's outdoors. And then I got something else too, dude. The fucking schedule is filling up. Also, we're going on tour this summer. Naeem, quit your job.
Yep, we out here.
This summer.
If y'all want us to come to your town, DM at Durag and the Deertag. And DM
I swear to God.
Location.
Jacksonville, Atlanta, Virginia, and upstate New York. Dates and Alabama. Dates are already filled.
Yep. We in there. And they paying us like $10,000 a show. So you mean get y'all bread up.
$10,000 per show.
Yeah, get your money up, man. You want us to come through your town? Show us that bag.
For sure.
Show us that bag and we be there.
What you got to plug?
I got all the same shit you just plugged except for Eddie Gallagher.
Yeah,
everything that Drew said is where I'm at.
They just book us in tandems right now. They feel like I feel like they feel like we're the Alabama guys. They're like, Drew and Naeem live together. They can't. If I get one of them, we can't get.
You got to get both of them.
Yeah.
Shit, one time I got a show and they had booked me by myself. I came up there like, where the fuck is Drew at? I'm like, I don't know. Did y'all book it? The fuck?
Dude, they put just me, not just me, but they didn't put you on the crick lineup this morning. And then I saw they revised it and changed it like 3 hours later. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, right. I'm like, cause I saw that shit and I'm like, damn, I'm not even on the joint. So I hit Ryan. Ryan like, yeah, you and Rob Cruz supposed to be on there, but he ain't put y'all on there. So I'm like, all right. And then I saw later on that me and Rob was on that joint. I'm like, all right, bet.
Hell yeah.
Let me knock the dust off this room.
The great Robert Cruz.
Yeah, guy's hilarious.
Yeah, dude, that's all we got. Yo, Justin Jaynes looks like an in-shape Rob Cruz also.
He does. Justin Jaynes does look like an in-shape Rob Cruz.
Justin Jaynes will beat the fuck out of Rob Cruz.
Well, he'll fuck Rob Cruz up. I'd pay you good money to see that.
Yeah.
Just to see like Rob Cruz try to run away from him and get like tackled from behind and get put in the rear naked choke. But then Justin Jaynes don't want the fight to be over that fast when he lets it go and just starts beating the shit out of him.
It'd be like bully beatdown where like Rob loses $1,000 every time Justin Jaynes submits him. That'd be awesome.
Right.
Of his own money.
Of his own money. Hell yeah, dog.
That'd be awesome. All right, we're getting out of here, dude. Let's wrap this shit up. I'm about to go play some Tony Hawk. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Justin Jaynes. Thank you, Naeem Ali.
Yeah, thank you, Drew Montana. This was a beautiful episode.
Look at that. All right, y'all. We out of here. Gang.